Hiya, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw. If you're new here, then welcome. It's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing, guys, then thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. Grab yourselves a nice cup of tea and some snacks, and let's get into today's video, which is a huge Cupshe Try on haul. I haven't heard of Cupshe before. They do lots of swimwear, beach cover-ups, day-to-day dresses and clothing. They've got some beautiful stuff, and it isn't just summer either. They do some really lovely sequiny bits and like festive outfits come Christmas. They literally cater throughout the year. They've just got some amazing clothing. So before we get in, I just want to let you know these items were kindly gifted by Cupshe, but all of the items are my own picks. So he said to me, pick my favourite bits off the website so I can share them with you. So the first thing I wanted to show you is this really beautiful sunshine yellow shirt dress. Now, as I say, lots of these items could be worn on holiday or for beach cover-ups, but also these are like day-to-day spring to summer dresses, which are just beautiful. I love this detail here, like this is just so pretty. And it's also got this really stretchy shirring material. I love it when a shirring material is nice and fitted though, that you can go braless. So if I was to wear this in the hot weather or on holiday, I could wear this without a bra on. So I might have to show that camera down a bit. Yeah, let's lift you down a bit so you can see. So the length of this goes all the way down. I'm 5'3" for reference, and it comes right to my foot. It's a lovely length. We've also got this little rib panel here where it sort of like flows out. What's it called? It's a tier, isn't it? It's like a tiered part of it. It's really nice and roomy, and I love that the stripe goes all the way down this way, but then on the bottom it goes the opposite way, which is really nice. This is beautiful, and if it was for maternity as well, there's lots of room in this. This is absolutely stunning. I'd wear this with a little basket bag and some little straw sandals come summer. I think this is just so nice. I got this in a size medium. I'm going to say, if you are bottom heavy like me, you can afford to size down because it is really stretchy on top and fitted, but there's a lot of room in the bottom part here. So this is really lovely. I'm going to say if you're shorter than 5 foot, it might just be a little bit too long. So as I say, it comes literally perfectly. It's hard to film in this room, but it was a room where the sun isn't peering in so bright that you can actually see what it looks like. So I've got this one. I also picked a really lovely, just to let you know, I've just got a minimising bra on and a pair of just regular knickers. So I've not got any shape bra on, so you can see how everything looks. Oh, so the next dress is probably my favourite, if I'm honest. Now, I never used to go for a shorter dress, and I have said before, I used to be really, well, I still am, but I push through it. So frightened of flying. I don't like flying. So Gary took a lot to get me on a plane. So about 3 years ago, we went on our first holiday together abroad, and I've pushed myself every year since. However, when I went for the first year, I was very naive. Lots of you were like, Rosie, you need some shorter dresses, and like, you know, when you're around the beach and stuff, you don't need them long trousers and overshirts. Long story short, you were all right. I just didn't know, and I took 2 short dresses, and they were the things that I ended up wearing throughout basically the whole holiday. I was just rinsing them in the sink and then re-wearing them because it was so hot. So normally in this country, I tend to opt for a midi dress because I like to wear shorts underneath because my thighs do rub, I get chub rub. But this dress is really nice. It's a short length, but it's not too short that I could wear like little chafing shorts underneath. And it's really lovely. It's like shirred all over, like really beautiful gingham shirred material. It's also like that material as well, like, you know, like if you just shook it out when it's washed, you're not going to need to iron it. I love that. It comes to just above the knee. I like that it's fitted here and shoots out, and this is going to be perfect for holiday. I also feel like this would look quite nice with a little like chocolate clutch bag and some little high heels. This would look quite nice, you know, like the little like sling back little they look like flip-flops with a little kitten heel on them. I've got a little chocolate pair, and I think they'd look quite nice together with this for one of the evenings. But yet again, I'd wear this with chunky sort of gladiator sandals in this country, maybe like a straw bag or something. I think this is really nice. It's, yet again, super stretchy. Got this in a medium. I would say I'd have to wear a bra with this one though, just because normally the shirring, when it stops here, it has that bit that sort of supports the boobies, because mine are there if they're not sort of like supported. But because the shirring goes longer, I'd probably have to wear a bra with this. But this is beautiful. This is so nice. I love this one. I'm going to show you a bit of a brighter dress now, actually. Not that you can get brighter probably than sunshine yellow, but this dress, when I saw this on the website, I couldn't physically not get it. So if some of you are on here because you watch my home decor stuff, You all know that I'm really into sort of like William Morris, Kath Kitson, Laura Ashley. I love all that sort of like really floral, quaint patterns. When I saw this dress, I was like, that is me to a T. Absolutely love that. Look at this dress, guys. There's a couple like it actually that I've picked. It's like that, it's a paisley print, but it looks like the chinoiserie pattern that you can get, and it's got the shirred panel at the back, and it's got these contrasting, well, they like monochromatic, isn't it? The solid colour on this, and it is like a midi dress. Oh, I just thought this was beautiful. So I got this in a medium, I believe. Let me just double check, because I got them all out of the packaging so that I could see what it was. Medium, yeah, I got this one in a medium as well. Wow. Oh my goodness me. This is stunning. Look at this, like it feels like a summer afternoon tea dress. This is really loads of roomy as well, and yeah, because of the shirred panelling on the back, that's really stretchy. It stretches right out. You could probably afford to size down in this. I do have my minimising bra on, so I'm going to say that with a different bra on, it's still going to fit. I'm going to have enough room in this, but I just want to let you know that obviously it's fitting nicely. I wear a 34F. Technically a 34E in one boob, because one boob's bigger than the other. I don't know if that's quite normal. A few people have said that it is. So I have to wear a 34F bra because one of them just would overspill the 34E. But yeah, 34F. I'm technically like a double D in this minimising bra. It takes me down to like a double D, which fits in this. But I'm going to say it would fit without the minimising bra. I love this panel here. I think this is going to be my favourite, you know. This is so pretty. I love these like spaghetti straps that you can adjust as well. I'd loosen them up a bit as well, I think. This is stunning. Look at the colour of it. This is so nice. Nice and airy as well. And then there's a blue version. Well, it's not. In my mind, it felt the same. When I was looking online, I was like, that is beautiful. And I feel like they're in the same sort of league as one another because it's the floral. And I think it's because of this, like the block colouring underneath, and I love this one too. So I got this one yet again in a medium. I've hit the jackpot with the dresses today. It's got that ruffle at the bottom as well, that tiered ruffle, yet again super roomy. This hasn't got a shirred panel at the back, but it is really like roomy and stretchy. It's quite a little room in this, so yet again could wear this without the minimising bra on. This is lovely. I love this colour blue as well, this like royal blue. This is very nice. Might need another coronation party to wear it, because I wore this colour when it was the coronation party. We had one at home. How gorgeous is this with this floral design on here? I love these little bows here as well. I love that because it does actually cut across the boob, but it sort of minimises the look. Love the sleeve on this as well, like the cut of this. Oh, I love this. It's got like a V at the back as well. This is very pretty. What do we reckon of this one? This is stunning. This is up there. I then also got, oh, I'm taking my bra off too. Don't want to be flashed yet, do we? No, Rosie, we don't want to be flashed by you, thank you very much. I then got this white dress. I got this in a large. So as I was saying, I like the shorter dresses now for holiday and stuff like that. I feel like it's a must, isn't it? But these sort of dresses are perfect because they're like that thinner material, and you can just put them on. If you put them on over top of a bikini as well, or you go to the beach and you get a bit wet, they dry really quickly. So this has got tie sleeves on it, and it's got that shirring there. I'm gonna say I possibly could have got this in a medium, to be completely honest with you. I just wasn't sure because at the front it didn't look like it had shirring. I couldn't see that. I thought it was more solid, and I thought, you know, just in case if I'm wearing like a normal bikini, etc., not minimising, I want it to fit on there. But now I know the shirred panel literally comes round to under the armpit. I definitely possibly could have got this in a medium. I might reorder this in a medium. But yet again, lovely and short and flowy. I like that the hem goes all the way down, like the lining goes all the way down to the bottom. I have noticed one of the dresses that I'm going to show you in a minute, it doesn't. And I do prefer it to be the same length as this. I feel like it looks more expensive and more put together. I think sometimes when the lining is shorter and you can see it through, it just ruins it a little bit. But I'm going to see, because that lining comes down quite long in it still, because some of the linings you'll have like a maxi skirt and the lining will literally come to here and you can really notice it. But if it's only a little bit higher, you might get away with it. So I really love this one. Definitely think I could have got this in a medium though. It's got all these like little tufted bits on it. and a nice square neckline on this, which just gives it a bit of a different edge. I do love this. It's got these like little ruffles as well on here. Really pretty. This is definitely a straw bag number as well come summer. While I'm talking about that dress, I might as well show you it. So it's really nice. It's got like this black detailing on the back, which is what tightens it. Make sure I get this on right so I don't pull it all out. Right, I've got to pop my head through. I've got this in a medium as well. Whew. Right, I'll adjust this. See, I will be completely honest, something like this I probably wouldn't wear over here. This would definitely be something I'd wear on the beach, just because when I have ties like this, I like to wear a proper bra, and I feel like over a bikini, that's great. My tartars are too saggy for dresses like this. If I'm honest, it just doesn't support them very well at all. However, this is like the perfect holiday dress. Can you imagine like having pictures of you walking along the beach in this? Very pretty. Like this sort of like ruffle bit here. And then to tighten it, you sort of like pull it and then tighten it here. I've got all the lining right up at the bottom. It's all tucked up. Let's see how long the lining is. Just see if it'll put me off or not. See, it's to the knee, which does look nice. But do you know what I mean? You can't really tell because it's a thicker material. Even though it's like that sort of chiffony material, it's slightly thicker than the layer on the outside of that dress. However, I do prefer to have the lining all the way to the bottom. That is just a preference of mine. But I suppose because it's longer and it would be a holiday dress, it probably makes sense because it'd be cooler. It won't be as hot. I suppose for a shorter dress, it makes sense having it to the length. But yeah, I think I'd have preferred that a bit longer, but this is very nice. I feel like with a little strappy white bikini, this would look beautiful. This would look really nice. And I mean, obviously, if you are comfortable with having your boobies in this all throughout the year and in the summer, you go. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like with my boobies, no, they'd just be too, they'd be trying to like fall through this part to where they naturally rest. So this one's very nice. I did get another, I've gone very blue. It's very Greek. It's very like that Grecian sort of colourways at the moment. That's very in fashion. I'm noticing blue stuff everywhere. It's like home decor as well. Like all of the shops, the home decor shops, blue and white are in. And I got two of these blue and white dresses. I've got a striped one, which is like a V-neck, which I think looks really nice. I think this would be very nice as well, just for day to day. Got this in a medium. I think I've got them all in a medium apart from that white one. I think I got the trousers. I've got some trousers. I think I got them in a large. So I quite like the neckline on this one. It actually looks very, very similar to a dress I got a couple of Christmases ago in the sale from Karen Millen. It's got that really designer look to it, that cut. It's very nice. Yeah, I really like this one. It's shirred but underneath, so it holds in, but yet again super stretchy. The sleeves are really nice, but they've got this like collar, so it's not going to be all like, I get a bit over sensory when things are a bit too high up, but it's got the little modest V here and also the ruffles. This is stunning, yet again with the ruffle detail there. Thought I felt a pocket then, but it's the ruchness of it. This is stunning. This is really beautiful, and as I say, really roomy. This style here though is very designer, very, very nice. I find it very, very rare that you get these sort of cuts. I love the little detail of coming in here. You'll know what I mean. It was actually a rust coloured dress that I probably shared on my Instagram. It was about Christmas time about 2 years ago, and honestly, the amount of comments I got on it, because it just looks classy. It's just got that really classy vibes to it. It's open, it's got the ruffles, so it's fun, but it's really modest too. This is really nice, and it's that really nice thin material too, so you could wear this on holiday. It's nice and thin. And then the second blue and white one I got was more of a sort of like holiday pattern. This one I feel like I will wear a lot, just come spring, summer, just every day. I feel like that's really nice, like afternoon tea with my friends, or popping out for a coffee or shopping. This one I feel like is more holiday led just because of all the tassels and stuff on it. I do live on a beach area, so could just wear it to the beach. My friend's got a beach hut as well, so I could just pop down there with her. This one I got in a medium as well, but I knew this one had shearing. This one's got these like tassels on the front. This is like the ultimate holiday dress, this, isn't it? This just says holiday on it, doesn't it? It's just so pretty. And this is sort of the fun vibes that you only kind of get and wear when you go on holiday. It's got all these little tassels on it. It's got this sort of like mesh here, see-through mesh bit. Yet again, the ruching, the shirring is right to the sides. I like that because sometimes you get a tiny panel at the back. This goes right the way around, so you've got loads of room, you're not cutting in. I also get like bits of skin here that hang over my bra. So the fact that it's not digging in that area is great. The booby area is nice and big as well. And it's yet again got that little ruffle detail. This one is lined, so you've got some lining underneath this, but it's that really nice soft sort of silky lining. Not silky as in like satin that it's going to be static, just really nice and soft and light and airy. If you're going on a Greek holiday this year, you can imagine, can't you? Having some, you know, I was going to say tapas, but it's not, is it? It's meze. Is it meze? I don't know. This is really nice. This is very nice. Gold accessories. I'm imagining like, you know, like your hair tied back in like a low bun and big gold earrings, you know, like the little like knotted studs, like the large ones, would look very nice with this. What do we think? You'll have to let me know. And then do you know what? I'm noticing there's a lot of blue here. I've got 1, 2, 3 more blue dresses. One of them's more of a greeny blue. Should we show you that to sort of like take your eyes away from the blue as much? Why not? If you're loving the colour, why not share it? This one's more of a greeny blue. I'll show you this one. Now this one I fell in love with because, as I was saying about the shirring and not needing to wear a bra, this is the ultimate summer dress. I love that it's got the 2 strap detail on the back as it comes down the back, just gives it a little something, and they're adjustable as well. But the whole bra section is shirred, and they've got this bit underneath that's going to kind of hold them up, and a bit of shirring on the tummy as well. But it's completely shirred, so this is really stretchy. I don't know if I got this. I think I got this in a medium, but I may have got it because where it's got the designated bra sections, I may have got the large because of that. What am I even doing with my life? What am I trying to achieve there? What am I trying to actually achieve? Who knows? Yeah, no, I did get this in the medium. I thought I may have done, but when I saw the triangles of the bra, I thought I might have got that in a large, because sometimes if they've got the designated triangles, I'm thinking, will my boobs go in there? Obviously, I've still got my bra on, but how flattering is that shape? I had one similar to this. I think it was red. No, that wasn't this material. I think it was the black one. I'll have to look in my holiday bag because I put everything in my suitcase and keep it in the alcoves, you know, like the eaves in the loft cupboards. But I did have one like this. These are really stretchy, and obviously I had larger boobs and I was a size 16 on top, 18 on bottom, and I had one very similar to this. I don't think it had these bits, but it was all mesh, like shirring all across, and that fit beautifully. Yeah, I love this. I love this one. Is this more like an aqua? Is it a turquoise? It's like, yeah, turquoise blue. Some people say turquoise green, don't they? It's turquoise blue. It's more of a turquoise. This is really lovely. Imagine this with a tan. Yeah, this one's really lovely. This is just like the ultimate goddess dress. And it's got a lower back on it. Well, it hasn't actually. It covers my bra, to be fair. It hasn't got a lower back on it. I was feeling my actual bra. But it's high enough that you could wear a bra with it. These minimising bras come up a little bit higher here on the bust. So you could wear a normal bra with this. But because it's nice and fitted shirring, it's really stretchy, but also like quite tight feeling, like supportive. And that's the word. I could get away with not wearing a bra with this one. I am going to show you, I've got a lot of swimwear as well that I want to show you. But I thought I'd do that after, once I've got my underwear off. It just makes sense then. Right. I picked this denim dress, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I already know that this is too short for me. I like a short dress, but this is just too short. I'm never going to wear something that short. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's probably meant to be for someone slightly taller that would wear this with like a wide leg trouser. I feel like it's meant to be a top rather than a dress. But because I'm short, it's just looking like an incredibly short dress. Yeah, this is not me at all. We're not going to talk about this one. You can adjust these. Well, that's a bit better already. Right. Oh. Right, you can adjust these. Actually, do you know what? It's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, again, it's a no booby one, like a no bra one. It's just the length. It's just too short. If I bend over, you will literally see what I had for dinner the other week. So it's just a bit too short for me. But I'm thinking if I was taller, this would be like one of them really nice peplum tops. Do you know what I might even do? I might take this up with a sewing machine to about there and have this as a top to wear. Because it is very pretty, it's just too short for me. Or I could add a bit of lace or something to the bottom of it. It'd be perfect for a beach cover up, to be honest with you, because if you're wearing your bikini, you want to chuck something on, this would be perfect for that. It would be perfect for that. You know, it would be perfect for holiday. I just feel like it's too short for me, and I kind of was thinking where it's denim for like more of an everyday dress. But yeah, it's just a bit too short for me, but that's not Cupshe's fault, that's just more of a preference. It's made really lovely, and it's a really nice thick shirring as well. Another one where you wouldn't have to wear a bra, which is a bit of a win-win. Right, I've got a t-shirt, and then the next other dresses I want to show you because they are more of just like a beach cover-up. They're not something I would wear. All of them items I would wear sort of as a beach cover-up, but I'd also wear them just as a dress as well. Not like would have to have bikini underneath. You don't see a lot of flesh, so you'd wear them as a dress or a holiday dress. Them ones kind of are just more cover-ups. But I have got a t-shirt that I got from Cupshe. I love this style. I thought, can you imagine this with just like a nice pair of shorts or a pair of jeans? It's this really nice open boat neck striped top. Fits in here. It's very stretchy, so there's lots of room in this one. I got this in a medium, but I also think this would be really nice with some jeans as well. And some like my little baseball pump trainers. I thought this was really nice, so I got this as well. You could have it like a bit more ruchy. I feel very Parisian. Oh, look at me, I'm going through. I'm Greek in that one, from Paris in this one. Now we're going to start on anyway with the swimming costumes as well. So I have quite a lot of swimwear from Cupshe. So I do normally go for high-waisted knickers and quite a full coverage cup or a full coverage swimming costume. I've tried to go out of the boat a little bit. Out of the boat? Out of the box. I really made it a holiday thing then, didn't I? I'm just going to get it out of the boat in this one. I'm thinking outside the box because all of the swimwear I've shown in previous videos is still kind of available on there. They have slight variations, so you'd kind of see what they'd look like, and a lot of it is still available. So I will link them videos as I say. But I thought I'm going to try some other bits with slight different shapes to it this time, so we can see how these look as well, because not everyone wants to wear the same ones that I pick. And to be honest with you, I want to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Obviously these aren't super daring bit swimming costumes, but I thought I'm going to give it a go. I saw this one and I thought, am I going to look amazing in this, or am I going to look like a stringed up gammon? We will see. I got these in a large just because obviously my bust size is larger. I won't be wearing my minimising bra, so I kind of need to have this, you know, larger space for this. I'm going to come off the camera to put this one on, and we'll see whether I look like a stringed up gammon or beautiful, like a beach goddess. So I've got it on. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not digging into me like I'm a string gammon. It's very nice. However, because I've gone for the large for my bottom half, I feel like I'd need slightly more support up here, and I think it's because it's an open back and it's not pulling it in that I'm not getting that. I'm going to show you the back. It's also got this really nice little like detail here with the little gold buttons on it. Now, I've just had a little peek in the mirror. Obviously, I'm having all my tattoos removed for reasons I have gone on about before, but the one on my back is too big to get removed. So I don't know if I'd kind of want this on show. Every time I wear a bikini or a swimming costume, it kind of is on show. But I feel like this might be the star of the show when I've got this on, which I'm not mad about. Don't get me wrong, it fits nicely. I'm not like a string gammon at all. It's not digging in at all. There's lots of room. However, I think if, you know, let's turn to the other side. I think this could look really cute without that there, and because that is one of my insecurities, I'm going to say no to this one. personally, but I do love red and pink together. They're one of my most favourite colour combinations. So I'm going to go for one that's a little bit different, yet again with the very Laura Ashley kind of pattern, and it's got this little bow on it with these little like pearls that hang on the bottom of it. It has got a slightly low detail, but I feel like I'm going to be a bit more covered up, so I picked this one and this one, and I think I'm going to prefer this one. So I'm going to show this one on. I love this one. I love this one. I love this sort of like really Marilyn Monroe bit round the bust here, the little bow. How pretty is this? The little spaghetti straps. Are they adjustable? Yes, they are. And then the back detail on it has got that little open bit, but it's much more covered, which I like. It's nice on the bum. Got me. I'm very cellulite and I do have lots of wobble, but that won't stop me from wearing swimming costumes and stuff. You know, you just got to live your life. I can honestly say I can't remember any person's body from any holiday that I've ever been on in my life or any swimming pool. No one sticks out to me. I remember people's behaviour. I never remember how people look and what they look like, or if they had a spot, or, you know, things like that. So we really got to just be a bit more confident in that area. We are such fleeting moments in anyone's life. But obviously, I've got this going on and I feel fabulous in this one. What do you think of this one? I already think this is a keeper and this will be coming on holiday. I mean, we haven't even booked a holiday yet because obviously we've got to pay to get certain things fixed that are broken around the house. But I'm hoping we can get somewhere nice and cheap so we can have a little quick getaway. But yeah, what do you think of this one? Then I also got a lower back one in a red, and it's ruched, but it's got a lower back like that on it, because normally when I go for them, they've got a higher back. So this is me. You're probably thinking, Rosie, this isn't even out of the comfort zone. They're still full-on swimming costumes. I have got some bikinis. So I picked this one. What size did I get this one in? Yet again, a large. This one's a large. So the colour, immediately, I'm like, Special K woman. I feel like a Special K lady, or Baywatch. Love the ruche detail. This is nice. It's like a sexy neckline. Obviously, I do have saggy boobies, so they're going a bit like... But yeah, it's a nice, it holds them up. This is a higher leg one. So this is higher leg than I would normally go for. But you've got to live. We'll see. I don't know if me going down water slides, because normally I'm the designated with Albert in the swimming pool. And Gary's normally splashing around in the pool like a big kid, throwing the kids in the pool and stuff like that. So normally I'm going down water slides and in the little walk parks we're walking about. So I don't know if this will test the time. Stand the test of time, shall I say. The back on it is very nice. Covers up here. However, what I can't see in tattoo there... It's not a thong. It's actually not a thong. I think my bum cheeks are making it look like a thong. I feel like Borat, but the reverse. See, now I love the top of this, so I probably would wear a sarong if I was walking around. Do you know what? This is really nice. I'm trying to step out. And I know lots of you younger women that follow me are like, Rosie, can you try something a bit younger? Like, we don't all want to wear fully coverage. And I normally share fully coverage. And I'm stepping out. See, here, I'm like a goddess. I don't know. I think it's the... Is it just because I'm not used to it? It's like very high. I feel like I'd have like the bum cheek to be like, well, be careful, I'm not showing the whole bum cheek there, to be like that. What do we think of this one? I will say though, my mum is an apple shape, so she carries more weight here, and she's got like the loveliest pins and bottom I've ever seen. I think this is something that she'd probably more opt for, because it's got the ruching around the tummy part here. However, she likes having things that are higher leg, showing her bum off and her leg. So I think I do like this one. I possibly would wear like a little sarong with it. I have seen they've got like the little tie sarongs. I think this would look quite nice with that, because I feel like this part's really beautiful on me. So yeah, let's have a little look at the next one. I then went for a green one, because yet again, it's got that similar low back to that pink one that I showed you. It's got a bit of a detail to it. But I love the green, and it's got ruching again. I thought this is quite nice. As I did say, there is bikinis coming. Don't you worry, there's bikinis coming. This one, it's got this ruching here and it's sculpting. Also covers the bum cheeks a bit more. It's like a bit wider and not as high leg. However, it's slightly more high leg. It's not completely straight here. High leg here. It's also got that detail on the back. It's less of like a deep but more wide across. The straps are adjustable as well, because you really could strap these up if you wanted to. This is where it's comfortable, and it's got the padding bits in here as well that you can take out, because they've got like the little holes at the side that you can pull them out, which is good. I normally take the padding out of these. The colour of this is gorgeous. This would look quite nice under that teal green dress as well. This is very, very nice. I love this one. This one's one of my favourites, and I like green on me as well. Green is my favourite colour. Love this one. It feels like it's a little bit shape in here as well, which is quite nice. I like this one. I did also get a black one that I think is very similar in style. However, it's more of a, it's not a halter neck, but it's got like a bow detail at the back. But this one, yet again, is a low back, which I'm trying to opt for. My most favourite swimming costume that I've ever had is the one from Cupshe, and it's a crossover, like a wrap, and it's shaping. That one is honestly stunning. It's just my favourite. That's beautiful, and I think they've got it in red and blue, a few different colours, but honestly that's the best one they have. This one, this is amazing. So this is very similar to that dress I showed you, the white one. You've got to kind of pull this and tie these up. I'd obviously have to get Gary to help me undo this, I think. See, I quite like that detail on the back. I feel like it's open enough, it comes up high enough, but it's more of like a wider detail at the top. This is really shaping, very, very shaping. It holds you in really securely here. So if that's what you're looking for, you definitely look for this one. This one's really nice. Oh, did you see that lift? It's got this like underwire. It ain't an underwire, but it's like a stitched in fabric, which is sort of like holding them up. This is really nice. And it comes up high, even though it's like a backless bit here, it comes to the side because I get side boob. So it's nice to sort of like hold them in as well at the sides, because sometimes they cannot slip out of the sides if it's like one of them ones. I've got two more swimming costumes. I've got a chocolate one. I've also got a pink one. I'm going to do this pink one first because it's nice and bright, and then I can show you the colour that I picked to go with it. I've got this one in a size medium. Yet again, this one's really shaping. This is really nice. But it does have that detail at the back as well. So like the first one, you know, like it kind of had like no shape in here or anything here or support or on the boobs as much, because obviously the tie bit at the back. This one does actually have bits like that, but I feel like because this central panel is pulled back solidly, it gives you that round the front here, which is really nice. And then it kind of goes like in a halter at the back, which this is really nice. And I did pick this to go with this. So I've got some trousers in a large, and I thought this would be like a really nice cowl to wear with this, like the nice bright colours. So I've got these trousers, and it's got this lovely like little straw buckly bit on it, and look at the top. Tie this up. How nice is this set? So as I say, I'm 5'3". This is coming just ever so slightly too long for me, but just the tiniest. I think even like a chunky flip flop and it would take it off the floor, but you can pull this up higher and then they would be shorter. So I'm going to say to about 5 foot you'd be all right, because I do have an inside leg of 28, so I do have a short leg. Equally though, if you are taller, you can just pull them down longer and then they will be longer. So they've got this really lovely, and obviously I am bottom heavy, but this shirring here at the back. And because they're like wide palazzo pants, these are really roomy. So I did get these in a large, but I possibly, I mean, I'd probably keep the large because I like the way these fit. But I possibly could get the medium. So if you're in between sizes, you definitely could go down. But I thought, how beautiful for like a night out in this. This is very IB for this one. This is absolutely stunning. Gold jewellery, nice sandal, like a little gold clutch bag. This is absolutely beautiful. This is so nice. I mean, look how this is picking up from the sunshine that's coming in. This is stunning. I love this. And I thought this bright pink would look really nice underneath it. And because you've got like the bits and bobs, you can sort of see your back for it a little bit. But I thought this matched really nice. So I got a few things that I wanted to show you sort of match the swimming costume. So I've left them till last. I've also got the brown swimming costume. And I got a brown cover up. I was a bit nervous to try this one because I can't wear things that are low fit in here. However, this is a metal bar in there, which is keeping that more structured and keeping the boobs together. This has also got padding which you can remove. I feel like it's a bit lower, so I'm getting a tiny bit of side boob in this, but I've had to get my size because I feel like the metal might have dug in if not. So I've got a large in this rather than a medium. I wanted to get something brown that I could match it with as well. and it's just really nice. It comes over and it's like a wrap, and then it comes with a tie on it, which obviously goes around that way, and it ties up. You can obviously tie this, I think that's meant to go, yeah, that's meant to go all the way around the back actually, and then to the side. It's this really lovely rust chocolate, like it's like a rich chocolate, and it's got that little button there as well, which I love, because it gives you like a little modest V in the front. This is beautiful, and it is a maxi. This is really nice, and it's that sort of like stretchy, sort of, can't explain it, that really stretchy material. This is really nice. I would wear this not as beach cover up though. I would actually wear this as a dress. I think this is really nice. Yeah, again, some nice little sandals. I think this is lovely, but I wanted to show you with like a low cut chocolate sort of top so that you could see, because sometimes if they're square it cuts it off. Yeah, I like this, and what I really like is, because I've said this so many times, I hate when a wrap stops here and then you end up with the leg parts like that. This wrap goes all the way into the side so that when it's wrapped over you don't feel like you're on show, which is really nice. So I've got this wrap dress. This is really nice. It does actually come down right to about that much above my foot, about an inch above my foot. And then for the last cover up, this is probably my most favourite cover up. I've picked a bikini to wear underneath this, but I can already see, I think the cup size is going to be just too small for me. However, they do have other blue ones on there that I might get to go with this, because if I do go on holiday, this is 100% coming with me because this is stunning. I'm going to have to be careful in this one that we don't fall out, and I'm also getting a bit of side boob too with this one. It is just too small, which is a real shame because it's got these lovely little pearly details on it. This bone as well is also sitting on my boob. I've got a sliver of boob out the bottom. This is just too small. And the knickers, obviously people I think assume I don't have all this, but I do, and I just tuck them in more of a high rise, so I feel like these are just a bit low. It's a shame because it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, this set. But the reason I got this light blue set was to go under this, so I will still show you what this looks like on, but I'm possibly thinking a nice pair of high-waisted light blue knickers and more of a solid cut, maybe even like a tankini, you know, the ones that are like a tankered square vest short one for under this. When I saw this beach cover up though, I literally fell in love with it. How blooming stunning is this? It's like that crocheted knit, but it's blue and it's got all these flowers on it. It's so stunning. But can you imagine like a high-waisted knicker under it and then like a tankini underneath this, so all you'd see is like a little bit of skin here. I think that would look so nice. And it's like a nice long length, and it's got like the scallop sleeves on it and stuff like that. I just think this is so stunning. This is my favourite beach cover up. I say beach cover up because I won't be wearing this just out and about on holiday. It would be like if we're going to the beach or around the pool. It's just very nice to just chuck on over the top. You know, like if you're going to get the kids an ice cream or something, or get yourself a drink, you just put it on over the top of your swimming costume or bikini. This is, yeah, this is so nice. So I got this one. And then I did get a couple of bikinis. So I'm going to show you the bikinis now. So I got this red set, and I also got it in the black, and they're the same size. So they've got the black polka dot as well, which I think would look really nice. These are really pretty. However, because my boobs, this isn't Cupshe's fault, this, you know, it's on me. Because I am more saggier here and I haven't got as much support, like even if I lift them up, you can see the boobs are great. I'm getting this sort of like no support here. I almost wish that this was shut, because then it would make my boob rounder than, it's big enough for my boob, but the rounder shape, because I feel like they're looking a bit long in this. And then with the smaller shorts, yet again, I'm getting this. Now, I don't think I look bad. I think I look nice in this, don't get me wrong. It's just not something that I would want to wear. So there's the difference. I feel like if these were, let's make sure I'm not on the screen, if these knickers were like this, immediately, like to here, to where my hands stop, coverage with this, and this done up in the middle, I'd be obsessed. I'd be obsessed with it. But this is because this is my body, and this is how my body looks, and I love my body. But they're just points that I possibly wouldn't wear it. I'm not going to bother trying on the black one, because I know the black one's going to look the same on me. I wanted to try these bits. I wanted to see what they look like on. I wanted to give you an honest review, and I will say this, Cupshe have always been amazing, because they always let me be completely honest, because I will be approached by other brands to share clothes, and some of them I've tried and you will never see the light of day of them videos, because I'm not going to say things about something that isn't true and they're not happy with me being completely honest. Cupshe is allowing me to be completely honest. That's why you will always see me sharing Cupshe. So if I'm sharing from a brand, it is because, one, I love the brand and I love the items, and two, they've given me complete freedom to pick and share with you and talk to you about the points that I like and I do not like, so you can have a complete honest review on it. So yeah, I'm not keen on this one. So guys, I'm back in my yellow dress. You can actually see it a little bit better now the sun's actually set. So I'm back in this dress, which is just beautiful. I'm going to say this and the blue stripe one are probably my favourites. I like the little short gingham one as well. So you have to let me know what your favourites are. I'm going to say in the beach Cover-ups. I love that blue with the flowers on it, and I love that set as well with like the sleeves, like the long sleeves, and you can have the tie here and the trouser, the plaza trouser. Yeah, I just mixed it together. But the palazzo. I'm going Australian now. The palazzo trouser. They're my favourites. You'll have to let me know what your favourites are. I've been Rosie Henshaw. See you later. Take care. Bye.